Sometimes when people look into my eyes, they tell me I'm unique or special. I just say thanks because I don't really feel like explaining it anymore. I think that since I knew my sight had an expiration date from such a young age, I started with these weird obsessions with color. The first one I remember is green. I remember being so proud that I was born 8 minutes away from St. Patrick's Day. I thought that meant I was a descendant from some leprechaun god. So I spent a lot of my days in clover fields trying to find a four-leaf clover. I thought that if I found a four-leaf clover, surely enough, that would be proof of my royal Irish ancestry. But I never really did find one. As I grew older, I got a little more realistic. I got obsessed with forests and jungles, and I would tell my teachers and my parents that it was my dream to learn animal language and live in the jungle and become one with the animals. That was that was my aspiration in life. Blue happened when I learned about the coral reefs sometime a little later in elementary school. I just became so fascinated with them. I would read all about them, paint pictures of them. I even wrote my own little short story about them. I wrote it about a giant octopus living in there, but thought it was gonna be a classic, but no one ever really, bought it. I didn't actually sell it, so. When I was a little bit older and I was working at Taco Bell, I had this one customer, and she told me her name was Scarlett. And something about the way that name appeared in my mind, it just got me going on red. I painted my room red, I dyed my hair red. Sometimes I'd go by the pseudonym of Scarlet, and if I was feeling especially frisky, I'd go by Paprika, but that only happens sometimes. Yeah, red stayed around the longest, but that's the last one I remember. I stopped having color obsessions because I thought I was getting too busy with my life. But I remember one day, sometime this year, I was serving turkey burgers or something, and this guy looks at me and he says, "Wow, you have really beautiful eyes." I just got stuck. I couldn't even say thank you. I just stared back blankly, and during my break, I went and I cried because I realized that my lack of color obsession wasn't because I was busy, it was because the color was leaving. It was happening. I knew all along it was going to, but I just guess I forgot. And so I went home and I flicked through all my photos. I looked up online to see the coral reefs, and I even went outside to the clover patch and tried to find a four-leaf clover to see if I could just find one while I could still see it as green. I didn't find it though, and then I would look around me, try to absorb every moment of color that I could. But it was fading, it was slipping. Green to blue to red to black and white. That's all I have now. Just, black and white.